Hello and welcome to Crew 42's coverage of the River City Open presented by Great Lakes Disc and Discraft. We are here at Brewer Park for our 2023 FPO feature card. I'm Grace Dykema on the commentary mic, joined by
Amanda Melwiki.
All right, and so far pretty even pars for everyone. The front half is definitely more scoreable, but we'll see how this back nine plays. I would say they're more open holes, but they're more technically challenging.
Yes, very
Definitely.
long holes.
Yep.
Starting out with hole 10, par 3, 340 feet. This one is similar to the hole 8 where it's slightly uphill.
Yep.
Actually, this one's a lot more uphill, and you really
Yes.
have to pump one out here to get close to the basket. Anywhere left or right, you're going to have a good look. It's kind of easy to get par on this hole, but you just want to pump one out as far as you can.
Just here on the tee. Yeah, this one's deceivingly long. I feel like oftentimes I throw a great drive and it just gets halfway up.
Yep, you think it's going to be so much farther than it is.
Yep. Just turned that one over a little bit, but should be still a fairly easy upshot from there.
Alisha pumps one out. Looks like it was a little low, but still
Yeah,
has a good
still
distance.
gets a good distance there. And in the fairway.
It is kind of tricky because this tree off the tee shot makes you want to throw lower than you should on an uphill
Definitely.
shot. Lauren pumps one out. This one looks like it's going far.
Yeah, this one is the medium grass, so there's no OB on this one.
Yes. She gets way up there.
Chantel looks like good height. And that one gets almost to the top of the hill. That is amazing.
That is a great drive.
It is very rare for anyone to get to the top of this hill most of the time.
Jess was a little high and wide on
Yeah.
that shot. That leaves her outside the circle for her putt.
Alisha just a little wide, but still inside the circle. Chantel looking for a long birdie bid. Oh, looks good.
It looked good. It was just a tiny bit high and short. Running a putt uphill like this from that far away is definitely challenging.
Absolutely.
Lauren leaves hers a little low. Maybe just a layup.
Yeah. This one, if you're not quite in great position, it's a straight up par.
Yes.
So it's not too bad to play the safe play. Oh. Very low putt there from Jess. Alisha capitalizes.
It's a great putt. Chantel's gonna tap in her par. Jess will tap in her bogey.
Yeah, unfortunate bogey from there. This one's a fairly straight up par.
Yes.
This one only averaging .07 over par. So I'd say the majority of the field is getting a par here.
Yeah.
Moving on to hole 11, another tricky one. This one is par 3, 336 feet. There's kind of two plays here. One is the layup player trying to land somewhere to the left of that drop zone normally. Or I would say most people on this card are probably going to try and go for it, which means those two big trees that we saw have Mandos on them. So I would say the ideal play if you have the distance is to throw some sort of hyzer flip or whatever the big backhand distance and then have it crash in at the very end. This one, for me at least, I always lay this one up just because for me the reward of being, oh, this one looks good.
Yeah, she's got way down there.
Yeah. Makes the Mandos, which is the big thing. But she'll be a little bit caught up in those berms or hills. I don't know. There's just some awkward footing right there.
Yeah, it makes it challenging. It's outside the circle. It makes it challenging to do
Yeah.
any kind of jump putt from there.
So that is why I normally lay this one up, just because I don't quite have the distance to get all the way past them, but I would guess that these ladies probably can get close to the top here. Chantel pulled that one a little wide.
Yeah, that one's going to be questionable. It could be a
Yeah.
little short on that side.
She might have, it would be definitely a spike angle, but she might have a chance.
Yeah.
Jess is lining up. Looks like the backhand.
This looks great.
Let's go.
This should hyzer in nicely.
Hyzers in, yes. Gorgeous line and makes it all the way to the safe grass.
Was
Great
that
shot.
allowed?
Looks like she's in the circle.
No.
Yeah.
No. Like,
Yeah, Chantel didn't miss the Mando, but she's got quite a
Yeah.
angle that she's going to have to throw this at. Gets around it. Looks like she puts herself right at circle's edge.
Ooh, almost a little run there from
Yeah.
Lauren.
That one looked really good.
Alisha looking for her birdie bid.
Oh,
Oh, just off the top. With a long comebacker, though. That one skipped.
yeah, that skipped pretty far off the top there. Chantel giving it a run to save her par. Oh, just a little low for her. And this is for Jess's birdie.
Ooh, just left. Great drive, though, from her to get all the way up there.
Alisha for par. Oh no.
Ooh. Uncharacteristic miss there.
Yeah.
Disappointing to get the Berdogi starting from that great drive.
Yep. Mini fumble.
Shout
Lauren.
out to you, Amanda, for getting the only birdie out of the entire field for the day.
Thank you. Yep, I started just going for this one and stopped
Yeah.
laying up, and it's been paying off.
Nice. Always great to see when those risks actually turn into rewards.
Chantel's gonna tap in for her bogey. Yeah, this one feels good to get because there's not
It's
many
hard to get,
opportunities
yeah.
for twos on this back nine.
No.
Hole 12 is 380 feet, par 3. Basket is down here to the left. The tee shot is going to be uphill, but then once you crest over the hill, this does drop down kind of fast. Most people are going to be landing on the right-hand side, a little wider just so they can have a good look at the basket, or they're going to try to get around the big tree on the left.
Yeah.
Lauren is turning over just a little bit, but that side is the good side to be on.
Definitely. Oh, and this is crushed. She gets
That is
almost to basket height.
Way down there.
Wow.
Jess.
This looks a little inside. Nope. It looks like she's going to make it past the tree still.
Yep. It looked like it flipped up nicely
Okay.
for her.
Yeah, really for this one, as long as you're not tucked like right behind that tree, you can give yourself a chance for a putt.
Yeah, there's not too much danger on this hole.
I would say, I don't know if you guys struggle with this one, but at least for me, I always have a hard time with the nose angle on this one because it starts as a little bit uphill off the tee, but then it ends on a downhill.
Yeah.
And so I feel like most of the time I either worm burn it into the ground or just way skide into the air.
Yep. This looks like a great
Great shot from
Chantel.
her.
She definitely had the correct nose angle on that one.
what's the rule about wearing sports bras in a cage here?
Alicia might be giving it a bid. Oh, just a layup.
Smart shot though, because this one is very downhill and it can quickly get away from you on those putts.
Yep. Jess might be going for it too. Nope, just a layup. Chantel got way down there. She's giving it a run.
Ooh. Oh, just off the
Just
top.
a little high.
Good run from her.
Yeah, that was a good run.
And now Lauren with this incredible drive.
That was a little wide out of her
yeah.
hand.
Ooh.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Another birdogey.
And from that great of a drive.
Yeah. The rest of the card will clean up their pars.
Good save there from Jess. Yeah, this one, let me see how the stats played. My guess is it's hard to birdie, but it's also, there's not a whole lot of trouble you can get into.
Yep.
Yeah, this one averaging pretty close to par. All right, hole 13. This one's very tricky. This one is a par 3, but 362 feet, very uphill. That first bush and this next bush on the left are both OV, and the second one especially is in a very good landing spot. And then just to top it off, the basket is elevated, because why not? On the
Right.
rock. So there is just the normal medium grass that is inbounds on the right, and lots of people will filter over there just because it is safe. And yeah, it's the main thing I would say for this one is just trying to get distance. There's not really a specific landing zone that you want. You just want to get as far up there as you can
Yeah.
to give yourself a close putt.
Jess is going to be a little pinched off where
Yeah.
she is. At least she didn't land in one of those bushes,
That
but
is true.
it is a kind of interesting landing spot. You see most people be out more to the right. Like Alicia's going, she's going to hang it out right. Not in the fairway, but she'll still have a good look at the basket from
Yep,
there.
for sure.
Chantel, that looks similar to Alicia's.
Also in that grass, but it really is okay from there. You just gotta get your upshot close. Lauren looking to get some distance here.
She
Looks
got it
good.
way up there.
Yeah.
Jess isn't too pinched
No.
off right there. She
Yeah,
just
that's
has a
more
nice
open than I
hyzer up.
thought. She gets that one close, and oh, the gorgeous little kiss from the rock.
Yes, that was
This
a great
one's
up.
tricky because if you give it too much power and you hit that rock, you can get some nasty rollaways.
Yep.
But then you also don't want to leave it too far and give yourself a long putt. That one's
That was a little short.
yeah.
I mean, you definitely want to be as close as you can when it comes to the
Definitely.
raised baskets.
Chantel hoping to put this one close. And that's a nervy putt on the uphill basket.
And for
The
sure.
elevated, sorry.
That shouldn't be too bad
Nice
for
note.
Lauren.
Looks like to be a little windy on this one, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like a tailwind here for her. That was a great putt.
Smashes. And that one looked almost dead center too.
Yeah, that was
Confident
clean.
bit from her.
Alicia from maybe just slightly closer. Yeah, that was a great putt too.
Two awesome putts on this hard basket.
Oh,
Ooh.
Lauren looked like she rushed that one a
Yeah,
little
that one
bit.
seemed fresh. Unfortunate bogey. 'Cause she had such a good drive.
Yes, she did.
Sounds like the story of this round is don't have a good drive and then somehow save your par. Just in that slightly awkward region of if it's too close to just tap it in or if you need to do like a full
Since
throw.
2015, Great Lakes Disc has been supporting players at all levels, from local leagues and events to professional disc golfers on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Visit greatlakesdisc.com to learn more.
All right, hole 14, par 3, 461 feet. This one you really just want to pipe right down the middle. If you get too far right, you're going to have a hard look to the basket, and if you're too far left, you could end up in the woods on the left-hand side,
that's
which is
the worst.
it's
of the
hard to
options.
get out of there. I mean, your better bet is to go right if you have a mistake, but really just right up the middle is going to be your best shot. Jess, this one's
good.
looking good.
A little bit to the left, but yeah.
She should still have a good look
Yep.
from there.
Great shot.
Alisha.
That one was definitely a little
definitely
early.
left.
Yeah, she's gonna be pinched up a little over there.
Oh, and that looks like a great line from her, getting a little bit more turn than everyone else.
Yeah, that's
Looks
perfect landing right there.
Great spot. She should have some. It might be just outside of step putt range, but something, just an easy little chip up from there.
Lauren, that one went a little high.
That one seemed high. Catches something early though.
Yeah, she should be far
Yeah.
enough away from that she should still have a good look at the basket.
She can at least see the basket from here, which is great. A little long though.
Yeah. Probably about 20, 25 feet right there. Alisha is definitely a little pinched, but
Yeah, I don't know if she can see the basket from there.
yeah.
Pulls this one a little wide and ends, just barely kicks out of that little marshy area down there.
She is inside the circle though, so she'll have a good opportunity to save par. Jess is in a great landing spot.
Great shot.
Just pitches one up there. Chantel giving that one a
Good
run.
run. Yeah, no birdies on this hole.
Which,
Not
yeah, that sounds
surprising.
sounds about right. 461, it is downhill, but it's still, I mean,
It
to
would
throw
require
a
some
straight
kind of throw in
shot.
or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, and just high there from Alisha.
Lauren for par. Oh,
Ooh,
high with
and
that one too.
It's her third missed putt in a row. That's an unfortunate way to lose strokes in
Yes.
this back nine. Hopefully she can clean that up for the rest of the round. Jess converts on her par.
Alisha with the unfortunate bogey, but she was pretty pinched off from where she
Yeah.
was. And Chantel, par. Lauren just tossing in her
Frustrated
bogey.
tap in there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Alrighty. Sweet. And now moving on to hole 15. Definitely one of the more gettable, easier holes of the back nine. This one is a wide turnover or a power forehand off the gap. Really, anywhere in this fairway or the medium grass is okay. You just don't want to overturn it. Once you get in there, it can be jail. There's a couple of back gaps, but they're very tight. So really, I would say most ladies are trying to throw something that turns over, but are perfectly okay with it if it fades out.
Yeah, I think a lot of ladies, I think the play is to just have it fade out so that
Yeah.
they can just have a good look at the basket. Maybe have a run at it, but at least give them an easy look for par.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I would say, circle 2, early circle 3 looks on this basket.
Yeah. Just turned that one up over a little too much. She might have some looks in there. It looks like she might have got far enough.
Hopefully, yeah.
Chantel, that one was a little turned over. Kind of cut roll to the side there. She's still in a good spot, but
Yeah.
she's just a little
short, but with an open look. Alisha with this looks like a good height from here.
Yeah.
Fading out, but that is pin high.
Yeah, that's a great drive, and that's the common play you'll
Yeah.
see on this. Oren, this is a little high. Similar to Alicia's, just dumping into the left there. She'll have a look at the basket as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Chantel was pretty short.
But this plays a lot better than being in the
Yes.
junk on the right.
Yeah, and she's got a pretty easy chip
Yeah.
shot right there.
Good control there.
Great shot.
Gets it to stay close.
Jess looks like she's in jail, but it looks like she's lining up something.
It makes it through most of the way. That's honestly a great recovery from there.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna have a look at the basket from there. Lauren just pitching one up. Alicia looks like she's going for
Looks
it.
like she's lining it up.
Good height, just a little
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah. Great par from the woods there.
What a great par save from where she landed. That was a great putt.
Interestingly, no birdies on this one. I would have expected some. I feel like this one's, at least for the back nine, it's definitely very gettable.
Yeah, this one is gettable. Chantal cleans up her par.
Even more interesting on this one, not only did we have no birdies, we had no bogeys. This hole averaged exactly par.
That is wild.
I would have expected someone to have
Yeah, out
Like,
of 20-some
missed a
players,
putter. Yeah.
everybody parred. Hole 16, there are trees out the gap that you want to hit, and then you just kind of want to pump one up here. It's not that far, 356 feet, par 3, but the main thing is just getting off the tee and getting clean. It is very intimidating from back there.
Definitely. Yeah, this one, the main goal is just to get out of the gap.
It looks like Jess, I don't know if she
No.
slipped or
Yeah.
something, but that one kind of just got thrown right into the ground. She's
But
at least
she's
out the gap. Yeah.
Yep.
This looks like a
Chantel, that
great
looks
shot.
a good height. And that is smash.
Yeah, that's way up there.
This hole is deceivingly uphill.
It is. It definitely plays longer than 356.
Definitely. Honestly, all of this course is just a whole bunch of hills, and I feel like I don't realize it until after I've thrown most of the time.
Yes, and after you played it and you're exhausted.
Yep.
Alicia's is kind of dumping out to the left there.
But that is safe medium grass.
Yes. Lauren really got on that one. That one's going great distance on that
Great
too.
distance there.
Everybody made it out of the gap, which is
Yeah.
good.
And Chantel and Lauren should have step putt bids at the basket. That looks like a good angle. Yeah, great recovery there from Jess.
That was great. After her tee shot into the ground, that was a great position to be in there. Alisha just pitching one up. Looks like it's a little short. Yeah, she didn't even have to jump that. She just putted from there. She got way up there. And
Yeah.
Chantel's even closer.
Even closer. I would love to have that kind of distance.
Yeah.
Oh, and hits the top.
Just high again.
Great bid though for birdie.
You really don't see too many people that get birdie looks on this hole.
Nope. I'll mention the umbrella in
Ooh.
the background. It's not raining, but it is toasty out there. And this course, the sun just bakes.
Yes, you spend most of your time on these open fairways, and the umbrella is a good call. That was a little high out of Jess's hand. I wonder if the wind caught
Yeah.
that one.
It seemed a little nose up, but like not quite out of her hand, but it
Yeah.
just finished.
Alisha, the comebacker for the bogey. Jess for bogey. And Chantel and Lauren
good
clean up their
conversion from
pars,
her.
and those drives were great.
Oh yes. All right, and moving on to hole 17. This is the hardest hole of the back nine and tying in difficulty with hole 7. This is a par 4, 605 feet. There's two main plays here. You're either trying to get to the left side or the right side of the trees. If you play the left here like the drone takes, that road is definitely in play on every single shot. Actually, regardless of where you go, that road is always in play.
Yeah.
And so you can play like a skip play or something with forehands normally on the left side, or on the right side, the long grass. It looks like medium grass, but it is long grass OB. So that can come into play, and then it can be a tricky backhand approach or second shot from there because there are a bunch of branches in the way.
Chantel is playing what a
And
lot
it's
of people
great
will.
of height.
Oh, and it just
Oh.
catches that grass.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is unfortunate because that was a great
That
drive.
is so much distance from there. It's hard to get great distance on this one if you're going to the right because you really want. The main focus is just to get to the right of the trees.
Yep. That was low for Lauren, but it
Yeah.
stays safe.
Yeah, and the trees are at the perfect height where you've got to throw really low like Lauren just did to try to go under them, or a lot of height to get over
Yeah.
them, and it just requires so much power. Jess looks to be playing the forehand play, but finishing off to the right. Get some good ground play right
Yeah.
by the camera person.
That'll be a great shot.
Oh, we got a shout out, Stacy Haas disc with the signature. Gorgeous. Alisha next on the tee. Looks like she's lining up the right side play.
Looks like that was a little low too. She's going for that low line drive, but she'll still have a good look to get down to the
Yeah.
basket from there. Lauren is still playing that left-hand side. Gonna flirt with the road a little bit, but
Stay
stay
safe.
safe.
There, it slipped out so quick.
Yeah, and I would say optimally, if you can avoid the road, the left side is definitely more open,
It is.
but it just brings a lot more OB.
Just
Looks like the wind's picking up a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
She gets a lot of distance though.
You can see the trees moving a lot in the background now.
Yes.
Alisha going for that hyzer line. Hangs it a little straight, but it's coming back.
Comes back. Yeah, she'll be probably circle 2, circle 3.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, but she might have those tree branches might be a little bit in her way. Chantel, and this is an amazing drive.
Yeah,
like
this
for
is-
normal, let alone after she went OB.
Oh, and this shot looks
This
real
looks
nice.
gorgeous. Hanging it out real wide so it can just crash in around that tree.
That
all
was
the
a
way in the
great
circle.
shot.
Very well executed.
Yeah, great shot.
Lauren throwing her third shot. Puts it nice and close. Just opting for the safer forehand option here.
That one looked a little soft out of her hand.
Yeah.
Maybe a little scared of the OB.
Alisha going a little long of the basket. This is for Jess's par.
Oh,
Just a little hesitant there,
Yeah.
it seemed like. Alicia's is a little low. And this is to save her par after going OB.
great save. And to think that one would have been a birdie.
Yeah.
That is.
With the unfortunate OB, she played that hole about
Oh,
as
yes.
good as you can play it.
Oh,
Lauren again a little fast
that one
with
felt
that.
rushed. Yeah. Definitely appreciate the turbo putt. It's
Yes.
something unique to watch.
Jess for her bogey.
And Alicia tapping out.
This is how this hole is though.
It is.
One person that goes OB gets a par, and the rest that played
And-
it clean end up with bogeys. But that's just how
yes.
17 can be. Hole 18, our final hole, is a par 5, 786 feet. These bushes that the drone is flying past right now are OB, and the road is also OB. So you want to keep that in mind for your second shot. Some of the drives can land in those bushes on the right hand side or on the left hand side off the tee, but most people you're going to see are going to probably play it out more left to avoid that. And this cart at the back of the basket will come into play. It is also OB, so they have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah. Chantel first on the tee, and this one looks to be turning over a little bit.
Yep, but she should be good over there, nice and safe away from those bushes.
Yep.
Lauren also looks like she's kind of lining up that Anheuser shot. Stay nice and safe.
Ooh, that one looks like it had a lot of angle out of her hand.
It did. Oh, and it catches,
It
that,
catches
tree.
that tree, but she makes it between those, so she should have a good line still to the basket.
Yes.
That right side can be very punishing because you can have a great drive and finish all tied up in one of those trees. And you can just get punished with a super tricky run-up.
Jess also pumping one out to the right. It looks like it must have hit
Yeah.
something because it kind of got knocked down there.
That's an inbound tree.
She's going to have maybe some weird footing with that tall grass.
This one looks to be flipping over to the right a little bit too. I wonder if it was a headwind.
Yeah.
Seems like that's how all of our ladies' discs kind of flew.
Lauren's kind of got this nice tunnel set up for her
Yeah.
to throw down. Oh, a little unfortunate hitting that tree on the left-hand side.
Missed release there after such a beautifully framed shot. Just, ooh,
That is way turned
very
over.
overturned. Yikes, that one might be hard to find. There's some bushes over there.
Yeah, that stuff gets really thick on the right-hand side. It's not OB, but it's
It's natural OB
it's natural
almost.
OB. This is a great shot from Chantel. Yeah, she got way down there.
Yeah.
Alisha also
turned
turning hers over. Yeah, there must have been a headwind.
Yeah. That's not what the trees are looking like, though.
No,
The
it
trees
doesn't.
look like a total tailwind. Huh.
Honestly, you can never know out at Brewer
True.
or Brewer.
Brewer's very swirly.
Lawrence is also getting that turn a little bit, but it is coming back.
Got one.
Get some good fade. She should have an open look to the basket from there.
I
Chances
just heard it hitting trees. That's
Okay.
Looks like they are looking for probably Jess's disc.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is
Oh.
lost disc. That is unfortunate. That is not very fun to have to take
No.
a stroke for a lost disc. So she is going back to where she last threw from
With a
with a stroke.
yes, one stroke. Ooh, and in similar position now.
Yeah,
Again.
that one kind of also
it's
got
enough.
turned over out of her hand a little bit. She's gonna be behind that bush.
At least I probably can find that one this time.
Yes. Oh, it's just what it. That's not
That's
even
so
fair.
What?
Yeah.
The footing and then to hit that branch.
Yeah. Alicia looks like she's got a good line to the basket from where she is. This is looking good.
It's good.
So she's going to be probably about 8 or 10 feet outside the circle.
Yeah. Is that for a birdie putt?
I think that's going to be, yeah, I think she's going to be putting for
Awesome.
birdie.
Great shot.
That was a great recovery shot for Jess.
Good shot there from Lauren. Ooh, that's heading towards the cart path. Oh, checks up.
Yeah.
In the circle, honestly, as long as you're going to be safe, that's a great spot to be.
Yep. And this has to be for her birdie.
Oh,
Oh man, that
what?
was.
What is this?
Oh.
Sit down, sit down. Wow, that was a
was-
very active putt.
that was quite the bounce off the
yeah.
basket. So this is to save par. Yeah, great putt.
Great correction there. Congrats to Lauren Dofel with the only birdie on the day. Did I just say Lauren Dofel?
Megan
I think
Dofel.
I meant Megan. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the tag.
I believe, is this for Chantel's birdie as well?
I think so.
Oh, just a little low.
And that is a very well played hole from her.
Yes.
This one, as we've seen, can go south very quickly.
Good putt from Lauren for her par.
Just looking to just finish out on this hole.
Oh
Aw.
no.
She is ready for this round to be over.
Yeah, she's gonna let Chantel just tap out her par. That is unfortunate. Jess had a great
She
round
had
going.
such a great round.
But 18 can do that to you. It
Oh, yeah.
is-
Any of
there's-
these holes really can. There's so
yeah.
much trouble.
18 just has so much between the
oh,
roads
yes.
and the bushes and then
And the paths.
the paths, yeah.
So Lauren finishes +4, Alicia +4, Jess +8, and Chantel +5. So we have Lindsay Mesner on top. You, Amanda, are sitting second. I'll have Lauren and Alicia joining us again tomorrow for round 2. Today was, honestly, I'm not too surprised by the scores, but I feel like we would have seen more birdies on that front 9.
Yeah, I would have expected more birdies on the front 9. Definitely not. I mean, the back 9 is kind of wild because
Yeah.
there's only 2 birdies
Only
for the
2
entire
birdies.
field, which is just wild to me. But that's Brewer for you. It can
Oh,
be
yes.
a challenging course, and once you start getting bogeys, it is really hard to get
It's
them
hard
back.
to recover. So make sure to like, subscribe, join the Patreon, and come join us again in the second round.